Hello, I'm Percival Lowell, and welcome to my observatory. Observatories use instruments like this big telescope for their work. Do you know the name of the next planet after Saturn? That's right. It's Uranus. It was the first planet discovered with a telescope. Until recently, we didn't know much about this blue-green place. However, we now know much more about this strange planet. In fact, an astronomer from Lowell Observatory co-discovered the rings of Uranus. Though not as big and bright as Saturn's rings, the rings around Uranus are very interesting and tell us a lot about the planet. Today, we're going to take a trip to Uranus. Would you like to join me? This is my assistant, Miss Kitty.
Hello.
Miss Kitty will steer the spaceship. Big Red is very fast. Watch how quickly we get to Uranus. Miss Kitty, please take us to Uranus. How far is Uranus from Earth?
I calculate Uranus is about 1.7 billion miles from Earth.
Look out the window. You can see we're getting closer. Do you see the rings? They are hard to see. Look closer.
Based on Big Red's sensors, I calculate Uranus has 13 small rings.
Do you see how the rings look like they go above and below Uranus?
That's because Uranus is on its side as it goes around the Sun. Some scientists think a big thing ran into Uranus a long time ago and put it on its side. In any case, it means the rings of Uranus are above the planet's equator, or middle, just like the rings of Saturn.
Miss Kitty, let's move away from Uranus a bit so we can see how its rings were discovered.
By looking at Uranus as it passes in front of a bright star in the background, you can see how astronomers discovered the rings.
Miss Kitty, since we're so far from Earth, please turn the ship around so we can try to see our home planet.
Here you can see the Sun, and over to the side, that little thing there is Earth.
Miss Kitty, let's take a look at the moons of Uranus before we go. Do you see that moon over there?
That is Ariel.
Ariel has a big canyon on it called Katsina Cosmata, named for a spirit from the Hopi tribe's mythology. Okay, kids, it's time to go home.